Yeah, thank you very much for the invitation to come here and tell a little bit about the very important work group of people here, experts. Ja, det håber jeg da. Ja, der er unmuted. Den er der sat til.
You turn this on, there's the will. Okay. Is it bad?
Okay, everybody can hear. Thank you very much. And I repeat, thank you very much for the invitation to come here. And I hope we will have an interesting afternoon to hear from the group of Danish experts who are working in this important area about the PV technology. I have the opportunity to, and for many years I have been a part of the IEA PVPS in the Exco group, and on the other hand, I also have a job at the Danish Solcellerforening, eller Dansk Solcellerforening, where I'm chairman, and then I also have a small consultant company on my own hand. And I also have to underline that my activities and many of this group's activities is possible because of support from the Danish EU EP is from the Danish Energy Agency. So we receive many of us support from this organization, governmental organization. Yes. I'll shortly tell you a little bit about what is this IEA PVPS. It's an organization established for 30 years ago, and it's established on top of the IEA who were established in 1974 on the background of the first energy crisis we had because of the oil prices increased something six-double in a few months, and so on. So therefore, we learned that it's important that we internationally have the opportunity to work together to ensure that we will never more be surprised of dramatically lack of energy and extremely rising of the prices of energy. And today it's the PVPS who was started in '93, because it was the time where the renewable took speed on top of the wind, who started 10 years before. But in '93, the PVPS was started, and today we have 31 members of 26 countries all over the continent. And we also have 4 associations who participate in this work. So if you look at the globe, you can see we cover quite a great part of the world, especially a part of the world where PV play an important role and where we have a concentration of many activities in this area. So it's really how do I change? Okay, please. Det kan være, jeg kan flytte den.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now I thought it was this.
Yeah, I think it should work now.
Yeah. Okay. If we look at the IEA PVPS, we have a number of tasks, and you can see them there. And many of these tasks, we have a Danish participation. And you will hear today some of the Danes who are working in these different tasks. It's very, very important tasks. So I really, together with you, look forward to an interesting afternoon. I will not mention all the people who are participating here, but you can see some of them are quite old, especially task 1. who are from the very first, almost the very first beginning. But there are also other tasks. We have a special one, task 16. It's because it's adopted from the solar heating and cooling area. So let's say it's the oldest task we have. But I think even if Denmark do not participate in all the tasks, I think we cover an important range of activities during the tasks. And what we are doing in the Exco committee is to work together with these tasks and try to ensure that they have the necessary money and also the capacity who are necessary to work in this area. Yes, I'll try again. We can see they are doing a lot of work and since 2080 they have produced 136 reports, and one of the opportunities you all have is that you can download these reports on the IEA PVPS website, and it's valuable information you can receive during these tasks. So I hope you will use this platform for receiving this information. When we are looking at the work in the IEA PVPS, we can see, if we just have this statistic, we can see that PV is dramatically growing during the last 10 years. And it's today, PV is among the most important technologies in the green transition. What's interesting to see here is that we have the red part of the bar. It's China who really have great importance in this work here, and we also have much focus on, especially when we come from Europe, that much of the technology are produced in China today. In the early 2020s, it was an area where we were very strong in Europe. From 2000 and forward to 2010, we had a very strong sector in Germany. The industry in Germany maybe was one of the strongest in the world, but we may say the Chinese has really taken the lead, and now they have, let's say, more than 95% of the production of PV panels, and even more than 95, maybe 98 or something. It's dramatically, but it's some of these issues we have to be thinking of. We can say that PV today is this, what I call the winner technology. PV is the most, the technology who give the biggest part of the renewable energy, and it's the cheapest energy at all you can produce. It's on photovoltaic technologies. So it's really a winner technology as we see it today. So I'm sure that all of you who work with photovoltaics, you are going a bright future. See a bright future in your for your business. And then finally, it was global, what I showed you before, but finally we can see also in Denmark, PV is growing rapidly, and we have some, let's say, some targets who are saying, the politicians say, we are going to have doubled our production of renewable energy in Denmark, but if we have to take this, realize this target, we will have much more than double the amount of PV energy. So the next 10 years, it will be very, very busy for the PV sector. So say you are a part of a bright future when you are working with PV. That's all for me now.
Thank you, Flemming. Let's give Flemming a hand.